Hey, what is up, you guys? My name is Tuddys.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Will.
All right, y'all. This is one of our favorite comfort shows. I know that's
Mhm.
kind of crazy considering the subject matter in these shows. I think we've done a trailer reaction for maybe Raising Canaan.
Mhm.
I can't remember if it got on this channel or not.
Probably did. I can't remember.
Yeah, but we may just do a review of this show, Patreon only though, because the type of subject matter and content we ain't got time
Yeah.
on here. So if you want to see raw, unfiltered reactions of us watching shows like this,
Mhm.
catch us on our Patreon. We'll have a link and everything in the description.
Yep.
But we are talking about Power Origins. Power has had how many spinoffs at this point?
This will make four, three.
Okay. This
No, you
this
had
is four
you had Ghost, you had Force,
and
you got
Raising
Raising
Canaan.
Canaan. This will be the fourth.
This will be the fourth,
Yeah.
but this is the prequel to how everything got started. So we're going to see a young Ghost and a young Tommy, and potentially at some point how they meet Kanan, and then a little bit further how they got in contact with Breeze.
Okay. Um.
And it'll bring it full circle back around to the main Power.
Yeah. One thing I can say about the OG Power is that they did a good job of during the episodes, and they did this a lot during the, I don't want to say down episodes, because damn near every episode in Power is pretty good, but you know how TV shows have the down episodes, like the filler episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Their filler episodes, they did a lot of this,
Oh yeah,
telling you
backstory.
about Rock, telling you about Uncle Marvin, Juke,
Mm-hmm.
Kanan when he was little, Breeze, like Def Con, all of these
Yeah.
people, we were like, oh, okay.
Like who
Like,
is that?
who is that? They did a really good job of doing their filler episodes of throwing those names out there.
Mm-hmm.
So, and telling stories about, Ghost to be getting dressed and Tommy's in the Ghost putting his watch on. Man, you remember when we were blah, 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 blah?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, but, Tommy like, yeah, but that ain't how I remember it, blah, 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 blah. And then now
We
we
get to
get this. So,
see
they
the
did a lot of
actual.
good. They did a damn good job of setting up these characters, and so they can go back and give us these franchises. That being said, um, I'm I have a vision of Ghost and Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ghost and Tommy, like for me, I see them a certain way. Now I don't know.
It gets
I don't know.
tricky when you have to go back to source material because when you first make a show, I can imagine you only see that show as far as trying to, how can we get this show to season two? All right, we did season two. Now let's work on season three.
Mm,
I can imagine as creators, Courtney Kemp and Sasha Penn, which they have done a phenomenal job with this entire Power universe.
mm.
I can only imagine that maybe possibly they didn't see it being this big, and then when they got halfway through, they were like, "Oh, because your creative juices get to flowing, and you get to, especially when you add in all these backstories,
Yeah,
it gets a little tricky when you are trying to match things to things that were said in the original series."
yeah.
Now I know that they went back and did their own homework, so I don't want to assume anything like they're gonna miss anything.
Yeah, and then you got like some of these shows are simultaneously, like when one come off, one comes on. So it's like,
Mhm.
so we know we got, I don't know if it's confirmed, but we do got the Tommy and Tariq show,
As far as we know,
which would
they
make five,
heavily insinuated.
which will make five spinoffs. So it's like,
Maybe right after this.
so telling, you got Tommy and Ghost, but then you got the modern day story with Tommy and his son.
Hmm.
Not Tommy and his son, Tommy and Ghost's son, kind of doing the same stuff at the same time. It's like, I don't know how. I don't like
One thing I can think of.
Force worked because it was a total different story. Tommy was doing something. It's all drugs. It's all drugs and killing and trying to come up. But the aesthetic of Tommy going to Chicago and him doing his own thing,
Mhm.
and then we'll go to Raising Canaan, which was didn't have anything to do with Tommy. but it was in the same universe. That parallel worked well because those two shows were the same, but they were totally different.
Mm-hmm.
With these two potential shows, I don't know how this gonna work. I don't know. We go from
Origins.
OG, older Tommy, younger Tommy. Like I don't know.
Origins, I'm not really too concerned about. It's the show with Tariq and Tommy that I'm concerned about, but I know we don't have to worry about that concern right now.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Power Origins, I'm actually curious to see all these stories, these side stories, these reminiscences of stories come together. And I'm curious to see that. Now, as far as the casting, I ain't trying to go in on the casting too much, but I do know that Spencer is his name. I think his name is Spence. That's playing Ghost. I love his acting. Visually, from what we've heard in the main Power, they don't fit the look to me from what we know about Kanan, Tommy, and Ghost, because it was referred to, correct me if I'm wrong, that Kanan was kind of bigger than them. They were some little guys. And maybe that's a loose term. We were some little guys.
Yeah.
We were young. Maybe they could be referring to that. So I don't know. I'm ready to see it.
Yeah, man. Let's get into it. This is Tuddys and Will's official teaser reaction to another Power show, Power Origins. Here we go.
We came in this motherfucker to touch the sky, brother. I won't let us settle for less. This moment right here is when we start dreaming. It's about proving to ourselves that we can do this shit on our own. This is how legends get made. Man, I don't know if I actually believe all that shit I just said, but it sounds so fucking dope coming out my mouth, boy. Dope.
Oh, that was like quick.
Yeah, like I say, it wasn't much to go off of, but it can kind of show their chemistry a little bit. That shit would be fire.
I was just about to say, looking at this thumbnail, those two, I would love to. I mean, Spanky can't come back. I would love to see 2-Bit come back.
Yeah, that'd be fire. But
I've been waiting on 2-Bit to come back for the longest. Now, if 2-Bit come back with Tommy and Tariq, and they get a couple more other people who,
man, he got to.
You might have some on your hands.
But they look like they got pretty good chemistry. I mean, I'm gonna give them like it's Power, so I'm gonna watch it. I'm not gonna be up here like I ain't gonna watch it, but it wasn't really nothing to really go off of. I think if you're gonna give us a teaser, you show the two main characters. You show Ghost being Ghost, doing what he do. You see Tommy being his sidekick. You know, I mean, it was straight. I mean, this wasn't really nothing to go off of, but okay.
I don't see anything wrong with it. The only thing,
Kanan in there, so yeah. So.
The only thing we haven't seen the character Ghost be not without flaws, because we've seen his flaws. We've always seen him be so serious.
Yeah.
Even when he was with Angela, like, he was soft with Angela, but he still had his head on the swivel.
He was always militant all the time.
Yeah, so to see Ghost go from, powerful, no pun intended, going into the power moves and learning, that's a side of Ghost that we haven't seen yet. Like, Ghost hasn't always been this guy that's just...
And that's the one thing that I'm kind of can't wait to see. How Tommy, because these two are the most ruthless motherfuckers we've seen on TV.
Mm-hmm. Tommy has a lot of backstory.
Like, to see them go, like, to see Tommy's relationship at that age with his mom.
Mm-hmm.
To see how Ghost became so fucking smart. To see, like you saying, to see him go from being a teenager, laughing and joking, to so serious and militant. What happened in between those? Like, that's like I say, the OG Power did a good job of setting shows like this up.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, man, I can't wait to watch it, man.
Yeah.
It'll be straight.
I'm excited.
Yeah, man. All right, y'all, in the comments, what did you guys think about the teaser? We know it wasn't enough to go off of, but in general, just let us know what you think about
that you've heard and set rules
like,
that you've seen.
What do you guys think? And based off of, Raising Kanan, which that's still going on. We got a few more episodes in that.
Yeah.
Had to take a break. Had to take a break this week. But
gotta heal.
Hey, man. But yeah, based off how Raising Kanan is going, and if you're watching this after Raising Kanan has ended, how do you think that's going to lead going into this show? Leave all that stuff in the comments. Thank you guys for liking, watching, commenting, and subscribing. And until next time, man. See y'all in the next one.
Peace.